No, my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like it was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. May now. That's him on the quick hitter. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 7 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third and 1. Here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, throw it. Hey, what's up?
Henderson here from the gun. He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Slot man motioned over. Going to the ground again on first. I like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
May now from the gun. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Hey, what's up?
May now on 3rd down. Big strike here to Williams. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Henderson. Gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. This is tough running. There is weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Marte Mapu. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions, go!
Sending him on the dime. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's go! Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 46-yard line.
Let's go now!
Another carry ready for him. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Back to the well again. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. There's a dive up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Dive play straight ahead. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Trying things up the gut. And he'll have a short pickup down to 17. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. This time it's a passing play. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 1-score game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Finds a man right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a New England first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw for May. Free inside the 30. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots make it a 14-point game here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots lead by 15 now. Now Borregales on to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey! Bronco 80! Let's go!
Right up the gut. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready!
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 21-6 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up.
Those chains, keep them moving. Let's keep those sticks moving. Let's get some yards, boys. Go.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Smash. Cowboy 80.
Give now to the running back. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Back to throw now. Throwing this one back at the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He has the first over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets trim the lead down to 9. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
21. Jets 13.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right here, go throw.
It's Henderson on the give. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's made in the air. Chased out to his right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again, it's May. On the move, headed right. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's May again. Cut out left. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball's out, and they lost it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
He finds his running back, Henderson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Corey Gallis connects. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Let's go now.
Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
In the air here. Finds his back complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They're down to their final one in this half. First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go.
Hand off to the back. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jets first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go.
They'll run now on second down. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Come on. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation. We both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
May looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Colson Adimo's got it. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14. They're throwing it. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
That's good.
How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. All set now. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Looking now from the gun. That one connects. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. To the air on first down, May. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
3rd and 4 coming up now. I'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They've got first down here from the 36. Running this one left. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The handoff on 3rd and short. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this. He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. May has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Throwing is May. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Set. COVID-19. Ready.
Now give left side. And this hasn't been a common side of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Tight. Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Go.
Looking to throw here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Patriots 24.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a New England first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here goes that.
From the gun, it's May. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
To the air yet again, May. Big man showing up the yards. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing again, it's May. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Kate, little good news, bad news, right? Bad news, you take a sack. Good news is you do actually have a few more plays in your playbook. Everybody always says, well, you got more room to operate. No, what you have are now more options with that offense. Now you got to avoid taking a sack and get that ball out of your hand.
He rolls to his right. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the third. Drake made the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Set up. Come up.
Sending him on the dive. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6.
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
70 Timber, Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Pass play now. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
79 Broncos.
Setting up to throw. Brought in right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Craig Woodson. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going ground here. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
guys.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Tag. Check go.
Guy play straight ahead. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Liking 18.
Going to the ground again on first. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 4th quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Jets push their lead to 3. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Here. Hey, what's up?
Starting on the ground with Henderson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's May to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up?
May now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
All right, he's got a pick. He's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Hey, what's up?
May now from the gun. That's incomplete left side. trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Now May on 3rd and long. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, it's May. Short pass caught by his tight end. Wow, and he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. We're looking to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down. A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's May again. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And he nearly gets him another 1st down. They force him out just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 20-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Henderson here from the gun. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a hunt.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now Borg Allen's on to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets losing by 4.
Hold it ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Okay, ready.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Take. 18, dragon, 60. Go.
Looking to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Another carry for him. So has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. 60.
Throwing now. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.